Okay, thank you.
Our next reader is Mary Heron.
Hi, everybody. I stand under your eyes, across from your face, right between your shoulder blades. But you can't see me. Am I invisible? I live in a land called indivisible. That shouldn't make me invisible. If I'm not wanted, don't invite me. Drop me from the list. You look lost, she says. Of course. I'm surrounded by some who don't even know my name. I am choking on humble pie, thirsty for a smile, fed up with being ignored. I am here. See me now. This is called The Seamstress. My mother sewed me into her life just before the big war started. She sewed me into her fears, her hopes, her joys, and into her love. She sewed me dresses that were prettier than me. She sewed me together, then cut the thread to watch me grow. My mother learned to sew like her mother before. She wanted to pass me her needle and thread, but I wanted to sew with my pen. And I don't know what to call this, but I've called it my legacy. And I guess it needs a little history. Roy Killen, he was involved with the murders of Goodman, Cheney, and Schwerner back in 1964. And he was brought to trial in 2000 and was not prosecuted. And in 2007, he was retried. And at that point, you'll hear what happens. 40 years ago, the murder of 3 went unpunished. Even now, the murder is reduced to manslaughter. Where was I then? Caught up in my self-serving world. Protest? I didn't have time. I was dancing, I was flitting, I was searching for love in all the wrong places. One I married, one I refused. And from the marriage grew 2 loves, 2 who brought me out of oblivion to face reality. We are all on trial with killing. We stand in judgment before the judge. Have I made a difference? Have I made a difference in the harshness of living color? I walk in 2 worlds. For my children, I'd like to paint it gray. But society makes it either black or white. For 30 years, I have whittled away at my own racism. I'm called to celebrate dark people, but growing up, I screwed up the last line. I'm called to celebrate dark people, though I grew up wanting to have freckles.
Wow.
And on the lighter side of the list is something called Time of the Sanderlings. After the lifeguards, before the sunset, at the edge of the sea, before the tide turns, cartoon characters play tag with the ocean, poke holes in wet sand, never stopping to stand till the rush of the sea lifts them up from the land, sending sanderlings scampering to another strip of sand. Thank you.